Okay, so let's just continue where we left in the previous video. So I just told you a bit theory about the abstraction. Let's just implement it in this video. So let's just have again the same class, which is car. And as of now, what I'll do is I'll make only one variable, right? So def underscore underscore init underscore underscore self, and let it be, I'm just having one parameter, which is color, right? Okay, along with that, let me make one class variable as well, right? So that you don't have any confusion. So let it be the class variable C says welcome, right? So I'll just write over here self dot color is equals to color, right? Now this is a simple class in which I just have one public variable, which is color. Now let me make an object. Object ob is equals to car, and let me have it red. So let me also print it. Print. Now the name of the file is try1. So I'll just write in try1 ob dot color. Okay. So yeah, it printed the message in try1 and red, right? So also let me see that what happen, am I able to use this if I do inheritance, right? So what is inheritance? I'll teach you in detail in the next lectures or the upcoming lectures. But as of now, let me just tell you that how you inherit it, right? Just a brief intro. Now from wherever class you want to inherit, just write over here the name. Now I want to inherit it from car. Now what does inheritance means? It simply means that this will be a parent class and this will be a child class. So I won't tell you in detail, but simply it's like that like we are child, we inherit certain properties from parents. Similarly, it will inherit the properties from the uh, like this class, and properties here simply means the functions and the variables, right? So I'm not going to write anything over here. Let me make an object obj for my car, and now here I have not written anything, but it has properties of this thing, so I can just do like red, right? So also print obj dot my car, sorry, obj dot color, right? So let us just try and run the program. See, for this line it printed in, okay, let me just write another color so that, let it be yellow. Yeah, so it says in try1 red and yellow. So this is a public variable, right? So you can access it anywhere. Now let me move to some another file, right? And let's just import this file over here, try1. So I imported it. Yeah, it got imported. So see, when it got imported, see what happened is it printed whatever was in this file. This is an obvious thing, right? So if you import certain file, uh, so if you just import certain file, this is an obvious thing that whatever is happening in that file, it will do that, right? So since it will do that, as of now, I have just imported it. Now let me make a new object named as, let me name as double A. Okay. Before that, one thing, so this is C, right? Let me also make a function def func self. Now it should simply just print C, right? Now one thing just C is that, let me call ob dot func. No, it won't, it will give me an error. Why? Because this is not how you can use C, right? The way in other variables we use self dot something. Now here, this is a class variable. So we should write car dot C. Now it will work. Yeah, it worked well, right? Let me rerun it and show you, yeah, it worked well. Now again, if I import it, same output, right? So this func, it says welcome, and then for last we have yellow. Okay. Now here, let me just make an object which is double A is equals to. Now how you make an object in general, right? You have a name of class and then you write it, let it me, now I write silver, right? You call it. But as of now, you're using it try1. So just write try1 dot car, right? So it happened. Okay, let me print in try2 aa dot color. Let's see to it. Yeah, see in try2 silver, right? So this is a you can say a public variable in which I can do anything, right? Access it anywhere, anywhere, right? Now let me try to make it protected. So in protected, just write a single underscore here. Now if you run it, it will show an error. Why? Because now here also I need to write single underscore. Here also I need to write single underscore. Now this has now become protected, right? Here also if I use it, see it will show an error. I again here need to write underscore. See, it works fine, right? Now I can also make this as protected, right? Let's just see to it. Yeah, it's cool, right? Now also one more thing. It is not there that you can only make your you can say variables protected or private. You can also make your functions, right? But we'll talk about that later, right? So as of now you see that it is protected, but in protected as well we are able to do everything everywhere, inside class, outside class, within package, right? We are able to do everything. This is what I said about Python, right? That Python will allow you that okay, you can do it anywhere, but it is your maturity that you don't do these things which are not allowed, right? Now one more thing is that let's just now make it double underscore. Now this is a private. Now we are saying that okay, we need to do double underscore, but there will be something one very unexpected here. Now it again shows error. We were not expecting error. We were not at all expecting error. But why it came? Okay. Now there is one, you can say a keyword, right? So name is OB, right? So let it be OB dot underscore underscore dict. Now what will it do is, just see. It is basically showing that how are my variables stored, right? In the init method, if I define something else, right, comma A, right, and I write self dot a is equals to a, right, and here I pass something else like 11, say, and here I pass 12, right? Again let me run it and do the same thing, ob dot underscore underscore dict. Now it just tells me that how my object is stored. You can see that A is simply stored like this. So definitely what happens is that inside how Python stores your objects, attributes, and what are the values. So basically these are nothing but attributes, right? And these are nothing but the values which we assign it through the call, right? Now you can see A is stored like this, but the color is stored something like this. So the name of the class with an underscore is basically prefixed, right? So it means that it is kind of storing it like this. So I need to write it. Now let's just run and see. See, it worked very fine. Let me clear it and again show you the output. See, it worked fine. So this is something called as name mangling, right? It is called as name mangling, right? Which basically means that you are simply prefixing the name of the class like this. Now, why is it done? It is done so that accidentally, even accidentally, you don't use private variables outside, right? But we are very, clever, and we just saw from Dick that how it is stored and we accessed it. But if you're working in a company and your junior do it, believe me, you should say that okay, go out, because he's trying to access the private variables. He's not respecting the nomenclature, right? You are being lenient, but he's not respecting it. So that is what I said that okay, now let me just try to do it even here. Now here also I need to give another variable, like say triple one I'm giving. See, it worked. right? So that is in Python. You can do everything, right? You can literally do everything. But what you need to make sure is you respect it, right? Like, for example, if parents, they make certain rules for you, they are trusting you that, okay, you won't do it. And they also know that you are mature enough, you won't do it. But if you do it, that's not right, right? Okay, now even the functions can be public, private, and protected. Let me put in single underscore over here. Now if we call it, see, it will show an error. How I need to call it is like this. Now this has become my, you can say, protected function, right? Protected method. So you can also imply this. So earlier we used to, so what we were doing previously was applying abstraction on a method level, sorry, variable level. Now we are going to do it abstraction on a method level. Let's just do the double underscore, right? And now try to print it. It will show the error which we were obviously expecting. See, it worked very fine, right? So now you can also implement it to the classes. Here I made it protected. See, now one thing just happened. What? Okay, let me just as of now comment this, and I'll teach you this concept later on. Here it says that, okay, let me just comment this as well, comment this as well. Now after I done it, let's just run it. Right, so it just says that car is not defined. Okay. For that, let me just remove this as of now, right? Because we're not going into complexity that what will happen if there will be a mixture of everything. So I'm just doing this. Okay, where else I have made a mistake? Have I made a mistake anyway? Okay, let me just comment this out. And as of now, I think everything is working fine. Yeah, it worked absolutely fine. Right, so you just saw that we made the class also as protected, right? Doesn't matter, you can use a combo as well, like I did a single underscore here. You can do a single underscore here. See, again it worked, right? But one thing if you notice is that it didn't print, right? It just wrote, okay, it printed in try one, it is red, right? It did. Now let us just do one thing is that let's just make this function as a normal function and try to call it simple. So it just said that car is not defined. Why? Because we need to put an underscore here as well. See, it worked absolutely the way we wanted, right? Now you can only try various permutations and combinations yourself. I can also make it like this, like this. Let's just run it. See, again you got perfect the way we expected. Okay, now let me make it private. I made it private. Okay, now it says this has no attribute like that. Again, now see, it worked, right? How it worked, I just prepended this underscore car and this worked. So as of now, I'll just say again, try the permutation combinations and let's just see what all you get. Thank you and have a nice day.